Question, Alan.
Yes, my darling.
Why did this post here
Yes.
do so much better than that post there?
It actually did 500%. Is my maths right?
I don't know. How is your maths?
Don't quote me on the maths, but it did significantly better. Significantly better. One got like 5 likes, one got 50. That's 500%, isn't it? Can someone answer the Should we have checked the maths? Someone write the maths in the comment. Significantly better.
Significantly better. This post is significantly better than this post
Do you
on
know
social media.
you know my only half decent GCSE was maths and I got a B. Anyway.
No. Your only half decent GCSE was drama.
That is true. Right, social media posts. So we've got a add value, businessy, come and validate our knowledge post that didn't do very well, my post. And then we've got a lovely picture of you. And it is a lovely picture that got crazy engagement in comparison.
Well, I'm biased, but I'm in it.
Well, you are in it. I mean, let's just be honest, right? Nothing went viral. We're not sitting here going, this got 10 million views. We're saying we're a small business and that posted infinitely better than that post. That's what we're saying. And we're going to tell you why.
In a nutshell, I can explain it without even having to go into a 10-minute video, Alan.
Yeah, I know. But if you do it now, then no one watches to the end, do they?
We'll see.
Well, anyway, carry on.
For me, sunflowers are before sales any day of the week.
Sunflower before sales. Is that the tagline? Sunflower before sales. And how do we translate sunflowers before sales to everyone else?
Right.
Because not everyone can put a picture of sunflowers up.
No, insert your own version of sunflowers,
Yes,
don't get me
very
wrong.
much so.
But do you know what? I think people are now wise to it. We sit here in this camp of small business using social media to grow their business, online presence, da-da-da-da-da-da. And then we also talk a lot on this channel about the creator economy and how creators have got it right because they lead with their passion, their loves, their hobbies, and then try and monetize and grow the business side of it after that.
You know what? The creators in the creator economy and that kind of thing, they have it so right. I can't actually articulate and explain it to enough people. You know, it's so right. I just wish more businesses could learn from it.
Yeah, I wish we're more creators anyway, and
Yes.
we try hard, but we're not. We are a small business trying to do it the other way around.
Whatever.
But you know, we as punters, as people voyeurs of social media, and we are all here. Hello, you're watching some sort of social media, or on hopefully
Love being a social media
hopefully
voyeur.
either on YouTube or on a social media platform right now. We are there to be entertained, to have our minds.
Are you not entertained?
If you put any kind of reference to Gladiator, if you do, divorce. We use social media for what it's intended. It's to be social, to be entertained, to be inspired, to have a good time. And we have bastardized it really with social media being for business growth. And that's not what it was ever designed for. And I think personally, my personal opinion is that we all get a bit wise to it. We see a sales post, we go, oh, we know exactly what that's trying to do. Swipe up, keep going, or yeah, I know that's going to lead me to a 5-point sales funnel on this email thread. You just know it's going to happen. So when you see a picture of sunflowers, it makes you smile because who can't smile at sunflowers?
That is true.
But B, it starts a conversation in a different way. And I love this post for many, many reasons. Why did you love this post, though, Alan?
Oh, okay. I'll answer then, Emily. No, look, I don't. Look, okay, I wrote the post, right? I don't think it's about loving the post, right? I think it's a fab picture that shows off you as a person, us as people, and everything else. Now, there is this kind of when businesses go networking, it's all about authenticity and being you and everything else. When these people who go networking to connect with people jump on social media, and we all do it to a certain extent, right? We all post an infographic, an add value, a sales post, and it's like, oh, and it's not resonating as much as when I'm talking to human beings. That's the point. You don't walk into a networking meeting and go, let me add value to your experience by sharing my hot tip, you know.
Some people do.
No, some people do, and it's not wrong, but it's still delivered in a very authentic. It is wrong. Oh, some of them are quite handy, but it's that exactly that. Look, social media should be an extension of your network. If you're a networking first person, right, and many of you are, social media should just be an extension of that. It should be sharing you, your loves, your values and everything else. You know, it's like Ella Orr did amazing, you know the rules. If we'd mention them, we can tag them. We meant to tag Ella. I love Ella, actually. She delivered a fab personal brand session and big top session in the Digital Circus the other month. And you could see the light bulbs going off in people's eyes as, you know, she was kind of giving them permission to share stories and adventures about themselves. And it was the right thing to do. I think where people get confused is if my Instagram, for example, because that's what we're talking about here, is a business Instagram, can I talk about myself? So I think that's a question. And then the other element is, do you know what? I've forgotten the other element. Let's stop on that question.
Well,
I forgot it mid-flow.
I think going back to this particular post as an example of that is that it showcased our brand regardless. And, you know, we've always talked about the fact that if you have your brand pillars and you know what your values are for your business, if you're a small business watching this right now, and you are comfortable with what you're posting fits those values and pillars, then it is okay to post. Not only that, it kind of allows people to see a bit more of you. And if you're a service-based business, they're getting to see your personality a bit more. It was yellow, it was on brand.
I know.
But also, it engaged more, not only from the likes on the actual thread, but the comments. The engagement was led still by us. And that's what people forget on social media, is that it's a conversation start. A post should be a conversation starter. So have the conversation. And
yes.
It started off with some people going, oh, it's Van de Varga. Hello, Van, if you're watching.
Actually, I was going to mention Van because it was quite funny.
It was another fellow yellow branded business, but loves sunflowers. And their conversation, so we're tagging people, we're conversing with people, we're having a bit of banter, a bit of joking. Someone mentioned the fact that it was on par with our brand colours. Absolutely it is. So we carried on that conversation. We didn't just allow people to comment and run. We brought that to life. And by doing that, our brand personality shows out in our comments. It's not just about the image. However, a kick-ass image like that is always going to do better than a sales-based post.
And for the record, that image was taken on an iPhone XR that I believe is February 2019. That's all. I took it and then I tidied it up a little bit in the built-in app on my Mac. Nothing fancy was done to that image at all.
So if you're watching to this video to the end, thank you very much for watching.
Oh, good. Funny enough, I was thinking about summarising. Yeah.
So thank you for watching to the end. Always appreciated. If you're here and you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, that would always be appreciated even more. So feel free to subscribe.
Yes, and tell us if you love sunflowers in the comments.
Do. But we will unapologetically from forevermore be posting pictures of sunflowers.
And you should do it too, well, your version of sunflowers, because it's business on your terms.
Our chickens.
Yes.
And probably, unfortunately, for those who don't like kids, our kids are going to be there too.
Hurrah! Hurrah! We've promised you versions of this with the kids, but running out of time to film it. We're quite busy, actually.
So if you need to listen to this and go, okay, I have permission, you have our permission. Please go forth and prosper with the incredible.
Mix it up, yeah? Post your sunflower, your version of sunflower. Do the odd businessy post. But remember, by the way, I know we're finishing. I've remembered what I was going to say very quickly. Because a lot of small businesses on Instagram, they call it the business name, but we all know it's a solopreneur or a freelancer. But Phil, because they're leading with the business name, they need to lead with businessy posts. It's okay. You can, it can be in Yellow Tuxedo, Emily and Alan, or your version of that. That's okay to do that. And we'll probably do better. Right. Thank you very much.
Thanks for listening. See you later.